Should you adapt your colours according to the lighting that you're in? If you've ever wondered this, stay tuned for today's video. Hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and I am the style coach. If you're new here, this channel is all about helping you develop your personal style and in doing so increasing your confidence, as well as YouTube videos. I also work with clients one-to-one and I have a range of online courses so I can work with you no matter where you are in the world. If you're struggling with your style, get in touch. And of course, welcome back to all the regulars. It's great to see you again. So this video is all about knowing your colours, but knowing how to apply the theory when it comes to change of lighting. So if any of you have worked with me in person or online doing colour consultations, you'll know that I ask you to be free from makeup, free from false tan or tinted moisturiser, and I ask you to be in natural indirect daylight. So your colour analysis is based on what you look like under these circumstances. But what happens when you have a special occasion or you're going to a concert or a wedding or something special and all of a sudden you're maybe wearing makeup, maybe wearing false tan, and something a little out of the ordinary catches your eye that you'd like to wear for this occasion? What happens then? This is actually a question that came in on a previous video, so I'm just going to read it out quickly here because I thought it was a great question that I haven't addressed before. So let's get into that. I was wondering if you should adjust colours of outfit or makeup if you know, say, that the lighting is in an old theatre. If the lighting is low and very warm, for example. I'm a deep autumn, but I'd be asking for all seasons. So this applies to everybody. If having a selfie or photographs, should you dress in a palette outside of your season or to adjust to the known light? I like going to concerts at the same place, so I'm curious what colours of clothing and makeup will be beautiful with that type of light on my skin. Even being outside and getting a picture looks so much warmer than I feel I look. Just wondering how to use this colour theory and seasons even more. Thank you so much to the person who made this comment and made me think about it as well. So I have a few different thoughts on this. The reason I ask people to be free of makeup, take their photos in natural daylight, or when I'm doing an in-person consultation, it is always in natural indirect light close to a window. The reason I do this is because for the most part of your wardrobe, you want to be basing your colours around your natural features and in natural daylight. We do not want to have to be relying on wearing makeup, on wearing tan, or thinking about, oh, it's in daylight now, what do I look like in this circumstance? We want to get it right from our absolute natural state in natural daylight, because for most of us, we're spending most of our waking hours in daylight. Of course, there's a few exceptions. Have a think about this. Have you ever done your makeup indoors? Probably most of us have done our makeup indoors. And then we go outside or we have a look in natural daylight and all of a sudden we look absolutely like we've done our makeup with our eyes closed in the dark with, I don't know, a trowel and you know what I mean. I've been there, you know, when you're doing your makeup, especially in winter time, we don't get much natural light here in Ireland, and you're doing your makeup with artificial lights on in the room, no natural daylight, and you think you look fabulous until you actually go outside and see yourself in some kind of daylight and you think, oh my goodness, I got that wrong. So when I do a colour analysis, I'm asking the person to base their choices around this natural state, but also to be thinking about 80% of their wardrobe or 85% of their wardrobe based around their colour palette. Shock horror, I know, I'm saying not 100%. The reason is we all have those special occasions that we attend a concert, attend a wedding, and on these occasions we tend to step outside the norm of what we do. Whether that's wearing something out of the ordinary, it could be pretty special, it might be a bright colour, or we might go a little heavier with our makeup for a nighttime look. When we go to these special occasions, generally the lighting is different, and might I say, the lighting is out of our control. So there's no point in guessing, okay, I think the lighting's going to be warm, therefore I'm going to do things differently. And I know in this person's case, they go to the same kind of theatre or the same kind of lighting for a concert. so they're familiar with the lighting, that's fine. But even still, I would say to people, stick with your color palette and the theory that comes with that in terms of your makeup as well. And I'm specifically talking about the temperature of your makeup. If you're under warm lighting, let the lighting be warm. If you've got cool undertones, stay with your cool colors and stay with your cool makeup. Likewise, if you're warm, stay with warm, even if the lighting is more blue lighting. By the way, if you're enjoying this video and learning something from it, can I please ask you to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you'd like to do so, super thanks is always super appreciated. Now let's get back to it. You've always got to work with what's in your control. You have no idea for the most part that when you go to a location, even one that you're familiar with, that they may change up the lighting and you can't control that. You have to work with what's in your control. So I would suggest staying with your temperature, absolutely your temperature, in your makeup and in your clothes. Now let's talk about the other qualities. As soon as you put on makeup, makeup tends to intensify our features, especially if you go a little bit heavier with makeup, it's going to intensify your features. As soon as you put mascara on, eyeliner on, lipstick on, you're intensifying your features. Therefore, if you have a lower chroma or a lower intensity, when you put makeup on, you are increasing that. For the most part, people tend to go a little bit heavier with their makeup at night time. If you go a little bit heavier on your makeup, you can also intensify the colors that you wear. There's a lot of people out there who will not suit black, for example, in natural daylight and especially without makeup. Black is a color that is associated with more formal occasions and nighttime occasions as well. And it's probably something that we all have in the wardrobe and we all lean to at certain times. I've met clients who say, yeah, I have a little black dress, but I use it for more formal occasions and I've got my makeup on and it's evening time, the artificial lighting is there. So the same rules do not apply. That's why I say to people, for your main wardrobe, your functional wardrobe, your day-to-day wardrobe, that 85% of your wardrobe should absolutely work for you in your natural state in natural daylight. For that other 15 or 20% in your wardrobe that is specifically for those special occasions where you're thinking, you know what, I'm going to push the boat out, I'm going to wear this neon pink dress for this wedding or something a little outrageous with a high contrast pattern. I'm going to put my makeup on, we're going from day to night. Brilliant. Don't even worry about it. It's a special occasion. I would say, if possible, yes, stay with your color palette. But if you're thinking about going into dim lit areas, artificial lighting, if you're wearing makeup, you can branch out. Just be aware that you are relying on working a little bit harder in terms of your makeup to make this outfit work. That's why sticking with your palette is a good idea no matter what the circumstances are. But even for myself, I do push the boat out when it comes to special occasions, especially when the lighting is a little bit different and I'm wearing makeup. I will absolutely change things up. So in conclusion, the majority of your wardrobe should be in palette. If it's a special occasion at nighttime or in artificial lighting, yes, you can step outside your palette. Just be aware that you cannot really wear those colors well unless you wear makeup and are in artificial lighting. So you've got to make that choice whether you want to do that. I hope that answers that question for the subscriber and for anybody else who was wondering. If you have any other suggestions for videos, please do let me know. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you again next week. Take care. Bye bye.